Now I'm going to show you how to make skeletons stand up in your yard. Here's what you need. You need a 5-foot tall skeleton, a drill with a 1/2-inch drill bit. You're going to need a 5-foot length of rebar. The Home Depot sells these in 10-foot lengths, so you're going to need to saw it in half. We are using our grinder with a metal cutting blade attached, and it worked great. Next, you're going to need a few things. This is a fence post driver, and it makes it so easy to drive these lengths of rebar into the ground. You can also use a hammer, but this fence post driver is amazing. Finally, you're going to need a few things. We've got these tent stakes and these zip ties to keep the skeletons in place. I'm also using some twine. So first, you're going to drill a hole into the tailbone of the skeleton. This is super easy. And then you are going to take your 5-foot length of rebar and you're going to figure out where you want to put it. This skeleton is going to be holding another skeleton on his shoulder, so it needs to be pretty close to the house. So we're going to drive it down into the ground a little bit first, and then we're going to get kind of like where we want to put it. His feet need to be touching the ground, so it needs to go in further. Now, there's a spot where the rebar is going to stop right about here. So it looks like I need about another 4 inches in the ground. So I'm going to get that done. Very easy with this fence post driver. Now it's time to place the skeleton. And this again is also very easy. You're just going to kind of wiggle it down through the hole into the rebar, and that's it. Now you don't have to drill a hole in every skeleton. This guy is kneeling, and I just, zip tied him to this piece of rebar. Couldn't be easier, no drill required. And then I just used tent stakes to keep him stable so he wouldn't spin on the rebar. For the 3-foot skeletons, I cut 2-foot lengths of rebar. And we're going to take those and using a hammer, get those into the ground. I tried to use the fence post driver, but it did not work very well, so the hammer will do. I'm just trying to make it stable enough. And with the 3-foot skeletons, I don't have to drill any holes. So I'm literally just putting it down through the pelvis onto the rebar and taking a couple of zip ties and posing it, and it's good to go.